Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So, if you guys want to introduce yourself, y'all are back on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
My name is Jay Zen. I'm a musician.
I'm Jahsidiq.
Also a musician. And we are Golden Soul Dynasty together.
It's good to be here.
This is your second visit.
Mm-hmm. My first time on camera.
We got 4 mics this time.
Oh, yeah, that's
it?
right. We only
Yeah.
had 3 mics last time you were here, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
My knee was in the whole episode, though.
Damn,
You
respect.
could chime in
That's
a
what
little
we
bit.
need, bro.
Don't really
It was
hear
the,
it.
yeah, the lucky
Yeah,
knee.
my
guy, what's
Yeah,
up?
yeah, what's
That's
happening?
all one
It's been a
time.
minute,
It's
my
been
guy.
a minute, dog.
Dude,
Yeah.
you've grown.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I'm a whole
There's
body
more
now.
of you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up.
So what's new? What's changed?
What's popping?
Yeah.
As my boy Jack would say.
Well, I just
Not your boy.
moved, so I got my own dedicated studio now, so I've been grinding on music,
Word.
doing a lot more shows. Jaw just dropped something pretty
Yeah, I
dope.
just dropped another project. I'm because last time I just dropped Rebirth before I came here.
Yeah.
I think that was in August. I'm not gonna like go that long again without dropping something. So I just dropped that on the 20th. So yesterday. Next month I'm dropping a single a week, and then the next month after that I'll be doing a project. The month after that I'll do a single a week, and probably just do that for the rest of the year because like I got a lot of music saved up,
Okay.
and also just record a lot of music.
that was
so
going
it's
to be
like
my
I
next
don't-
question because, like,
Damn.
like we talked to Wyatt Coleman and he's got so much music, and like Teddy and all that. Like everybody's got so much music backed up that like the problem you guys have is like, how do you drop and not lose interest in that thing when you drop the next thing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
We
know,
do.
because everybody listens to the new thing. Like
Yeah.
everybody
It's like dropping it before the wave is over. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like people are still riding on the new thing, then you drop something else, and it's like getting people off that.
like
still.
like for example, I did not know that Kanye but dropped a song with Alicia Keys and
Favi Foreign.
yeah, I didn't even know about that song until I looked up. I was trying to look up his very last album, and I saw that he had like a single on there. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Mm-hmm.
I'd never even seen that. It's because they'll drop so many, and it's like it gets lost. So how do you prevent things from being lost? You know, like how do you prevent the?
It's all in marketing, I think.
Yeah.
You really want to showcase and push the stuff you're proudest of to the forefront. So if it's a song like that's really near and dear to your heart, you're probably not just going to drop it and forget about it. I'll usually say something like that for a project, I think, myself. But then again, you know, John and I together have literally hundreds of songs we have not released.
We
That's
got a
just
lot
waiting for
together.
the right time, place.
Also, you
project.
can come back around and do like some type of visual with it. If it's just something that dropped and
that's a
you
good
like,
point.
you can do something else with it to try to reach another audience.
Word. That is a good point.
Mm-hmm. It used to be to a point where Ja will come to my house every week. He's just hit me up about doing this again. And we would make at least 3 songs every Sunday. And and then we skipped a Sunday and he came over and we made 6 songs the next Sunday. And I felt like someone took my brain and wrung it out, like from how much creative energy I had to put into writing 6 songs
that
with him.
seems like so much, dude.
Mhm.
3 songs in like a day.
Mhm.
Now is that like the whole 9, like writing, recording, like the whole?
Not mixing and mastering. It is writing and recording it
Wow.
and then getting it arranged.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
With that being said, we could bust out a song pretty quick. It's just not gonna be quality, me and you.
I mean, yeah.
Bro, we
ours
could
would
bust
be-
out a quick
ours would be
16.
fucking
Mm-hmm.
It's just
so
gonna be
bad.
like maybe a word per bar.
It took
We're
us
like-
a minute to have some
Yo.
type of balance between us both to where we could actually get in and make something really good between the both of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's sessions that are not as good.
Mm.
There's sessions where one or the other is lacking because something's going on in one of our personal lives, or we're just down that day or something. But like, we can always go back and rewrite that. But when the sessions are hitting, it's like banger after banger after banger. We've literally made probably my favorite songs in like the same sessions as groups.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
all that comes in threes. Literally, it's either gonna be 3 hits or three misses.
Mm-hmm.
Word. What has been the best, or in your opinion, y'all's favorite song y'all have made together? Maybe it's different per person, but like, what is your favorite song y'all have made together? Each person.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, okay, let's stay on 3. But what's yours?
Damn,
I don't know. I gotta.
Fuck, y'all.
I can't choose one, but there's this one. I gotta give you 2 at least.
Okay.
There's this one called Euphoria.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
really dope. And then I like Erased a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, Erased is not one of my all-time favorites, although I do love that song. It's hard to perform live. My favorite
say
It's
it
fun to perform
Glad y'all didn't do the
live.
one.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
How
That would have been
embarrassing
so
that would've been.
awkward. It's my favorite. It's called Anymore. It's what we end most of our live sets with now. It's the only song we performed where people like mosh to it, and
Word.
it's like emotionally impactful, but just a straight up banger. And
Yeah.
it'll be out this year within a few months. But
Word.
we performed that live probably like 10, 15 times now, and
Yeah, it's been
it's
a
my
while.
favorite one to perform live too.
What is the vibe of the song? Like,
It's a really neon bright, fast beat with a lot of bass, and it's just very very heavy autotune on that one, which we don't always do. I usually use a lot more than Jah, and
Yeah, it was really new for me approaching something like that. But he had showed me this song because it was something he was gonna get somebody else on. But he showed me because he had recorded like a piece of it, and I was like, nah, let me do something because I like felt what he was saying in it. So
Yeah.
I just kind of busted that out, and then he finished what he had, and it's like a really cool song.
that one's like
What's
puzzle
your-
pieces.
What's your
whenever we
hook
get on there?
on there?
I don't even know who I am anymore. I try not to show, but my head's feeling sore. Tallest in the room, but I'm always feeling short. So little self-worth. I could use some life support. Something like that. So, but over the beat is so hype that you don't even realize it's sad.
Yeah.
So that's why everyone moshes to it without
Yeah.
hearing the lyrics
Yeah.
live.
The lyrics they mean something completely other than the vibe of the song. So it's
Mhm,
like people
yeah.
are stoked about it, and they're like, "Wait, what is he talking about? He needs life support. What is happening?"
Yeah, and I had that one written in my notes for months to maybe a year before we actually recorded it,
Yeah.
and then found the right beat over it for it, and it's like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, and y'all been going ham on the shows recently, huh?
Oh yeah, we got a few
Yeah.
coming up too that we
Yeah,
just
we're gonna
got in the
keep
works.
doing them like monthly and try to end the
Yeah,
year
dude.
out with a couple around here.
I think we can go ahead and announce this since he said Euphoria is one of his favorite songs we ever made. That's one of my favorites too. We made it a few months ago. We're dropping Euphoria next month on Friday, May 13th. So that's going to be the first single for our album that's coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Do we
excited
share the
for that.
album name, or you want to keep that under wraps for now?
Oh, we can keep it on the wraps. for
Word.
now.
All right, word. It's from Golden Soul Dynasty, Jahsidiq and Jay Zen. Euphoria. Be on the lookout. Can't wait to drop that.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's what's up, man.
I've been working on mixing and mastering that all week.
Yeah, and you said you just got your own spot, so you're like you got your stew figured out and the whole nine, huh?
Finally, because
what's
before
up.
then I was mixing in my bedroom, and
Yeah.
like the sound was bad, the audio was in a corner of the room, boxed in a desk. Now I got my own room. I can get stands for my monitors, so
Yeah.
like the sound is way clearer, and just I don't have to
yeah.
sleep in the room I'm working in, which makes the
Yeah.
workflow feel
Yeah.
a lot better.
Yeah, it's weird how that like for some reason, like when I was growing up, I had like a desk in my room and like where I would try to do homework at, but I could never do homework at that desk. I'd have to go to like the kitchen table to do homework because for some reason there was like a blockage there because I was sleeping and my desk was in the room. I don't know why that
Just
is.
because it has there's just your home absorbs energy.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're relaxing in that room, that
Yeah.
energy is gonna be around there, and it's gonna be hard to focus.
Yeah.
Just like
It's
why
the-
you gotta like keep stuff separate.
It's the same like now. Like I can't study or take exams in my room. I have to be in the kitchen or sitting in the living room because it's like as soon as you walk in that
different
room,
vibe.
it's like, all right, let's chill the fuck out and not do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's wild how that'll associate itself even though you're trying to get something done. you know?
The bedroom is for rest.
Yeah.
Is what it's for. It also makes it hard to go to sleep at night because like you associate what you do with the areas you're in.
Yeah, I
This
guess that's
room,
true.
this is work room, right? Like I mean, not even if it's not like
This is
a
our
job 'cause you
playroom,
love it.
dog.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But when you come in here, you get something done. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah. For sure.
you're not gonna sleep in here probably.
Yeah.
No,
Might
but
be
we,
able to turn your brain
yeah,
off.
No, I haven't slept in here. Not even once.
no.
You could probably put an air mattress down, but maybe your mind would be so alight
It ain't
with all the
worth it,
memories
dog.
you made in here.
We're making midnight podcast, dog.
That's true. Yo,
we could just lay in here
Dude,
in
that'd
the
be
dark.
sick,
That's
bro.
fair.
Just have glow in the dark mics.
Sleepover
That's
podcast,
fire.
man.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be a cool idea.
Bro.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then we're like,
We
guess
could
what?
build a fort in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude,
that'd
that's
be
a good
tight.
Whole
idea.
ass blanket for it.
Why don't we do that shit, man?
Yeah,
I love it. Probably.
Probably because we're adults.
Yeah, I mean we're like
I don't
we're
know.
like 30, but it's cool.
No, that's fine. I'll have a sleepover with 22-year-old guy.
23, bro.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
You know that.
That's gonna come up later on in my life as a scandal.
Oh, it
Is
is.
it true when you were 31 years old that you once slept in a dark room with a 22-year-old man?
23.
Did you bait him?
I plead the fifth.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So what would you guys attribute to the self-connection you guys have with vibes? Like, I know, like, you guys are so connected to the way, like, things make you feel and how to express that. Like, where do you think that came from? Like, what started that connection with you?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. So, for me, when I first started writing, I think I wanted to be cool, so I would write about things that didn't really, like, touch my heart. And it comes off insincere and lame. And then somewhere along the line, don't know where, I figured out that if I write about things that I'm feeling, that I've been through, that mean a lot to me personally, it comes off way more authentic, true to me, and the emotion I'm trying to convey in my voice, you can hear that I'm feeling that. You can hear that I'm like, that I've gone through this and I mean what I'm saying. So for me, I like to say things that I actually believe in instead of trying to flaunt something that I can't relate to in any kind of way.
When you asked that question, were you talking just in, like, particular with music, or were you
I
just
meant
talking
in your
about
life.
like
Like, I mean, if you
Word.
connect most through your vibes with music, then you can talk about that. But I meant, like, I know some people where the entire time I've ever known them, they've been in touch with, like, vibes. So they do things with crystals and, like, it literally is in every aspect of their life, not just, like, what you get to see online or, like, what you get to see in person. Like, even in their private life, they're very in tune to, like, self-reflection and, like, feeding energy into themselves.
See, that's what I thought you meant, so it surprised me.
Yeah,
That's
well,
how you interpreted
Yeah,
it.
Jaw's the man to
But,
ask that question about. He's good with that.
I grew up in a Muslim household, but my dad was always like, be open-minded. Just because that's the religion he believes is true doesn't mean that that's something I have to accept. So it just put something else into me. So I found meditation, and I just started studying things. Truly, it was when I found psychedelics, and I did a fuck ton of acid. I've done like a lot of mushrooms. It kind of opened my mind up to something else, to where I had created some more awareness that couldn't go away. So it was like, I've talked with Ibrahim about this before, because he's done like a lot of acid. It's like you can go on trips, but eventually those trips are going to turn into a journey. And at that point, when I started going on the journey, it was like, okay, so I can either be insane now or learn how to, like, maneuver those things and try to apply my life differently, because, like, my mind is not the same as it used to be, is all I can put it, you know?
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah.
People do definitely get a lot from, like, microdosing and, like, doing trips in general. Like, I've always been interested in, like, what that's like. I wish there was a way you could experience, like, what's going on. Like, you could watch it on the TV. Like,
Have
when
you
you
ever
were
done
having
that?
a trip,
Yeah.
we could see what you were seeing.
See, that's like
Yeah.
one of those things. It's like, it's one of those, like,
One
you
day I
have to
bet
take
you
the
that'll
fucking
happen.
jump. You got to take the jump to do it, because it's not going to be the same for every person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like,
That's
what
true.
you see isn't going to be what he sees or
Yeah,
what
could
I
you
see or
hear
whatever.
horror stories of, like,
Yeah.
somebody tried it one time and they were never the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like,
People talk about their visuals a lot, but I don't get visuals to me. Like, I just get very, very introspective, to where it just feels like I'm traveling different places. That's something I started telling myself on my trips, because I would just disassociate with, like, my name or my ego. It'd just be like, I'm a traveler. Until I get back, I'm just a traveler.
I think that's the most interesting part of it too, is, like, the ego thing. Like, I hear it's, like, such a disconnect. It's like an ego death. Like, it, like, just takes away completely from that, and you're so disconnected from wanting to prove everybody or whatever. Like, you're more like, I want to be what I want to be, not what other people want me to be, kind of thing.
Your authentic self. Like,
Yeah, I really am interested in that.
You know, acid scared me for a long time, because I used to do it a lot with my friends back in, like, high school, like sophomore, junior year. And it was like a 2.5 year period that I just was like, nah, I can't do it anymore, because it just scared me. And then
That's
it
where I'm
wasn't until like I took a trip by myself and I was able to dive into it, is when I realized that it wasn't the acid that scared me. It was just being an individual, because it's something that's kind of difficult when everybody's telling you who you are. You have this story that you associate with, like, all your past like lessons. Everything is right there in this thing that you identify with all the time, but that's not necessarily who you are. Like, you wake up one day, you could be the different person than you were yesterday. It's like we identify with our thoughts and our surroundings a lot more than we should, truly, and it just helps you like disconnect from that.
Do you find that hard when people like come up to you and they're like, they only know you for music or whatever they know you for? Do you find it hard to be like, well, I'm more than that? Because also you want to be known for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what's the balance? Like, where do you find the line where it's like, or is it like per person where you're like, yeah, I do need to play this part. Like, this is what I need to be. Like
it's just per person. Like, I know my family and my people who are close to me just know me for who I am. But no matter how I present myself, people are gonna interpret me and how they're gonna do that based on what they believe and based on where they found me, you know. So it's nothing I can control. I just try to be me, you know.
And you said you're kind of in the place now where you're like,
I want to do it.
You're kind of scared of the whole aspect of it. Now, is this because you've had bad experiences before, or just because you just don't? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I had my last acid trip was really bad, and my last mushroom trip was also really bad. But I've had great trips on both of them before.
Yeah.
Can you explain those bad trips?
Well, the mushroom trip, it was my first time full on tripping alone the entire experience. So I took probably an eighth of mushrooms, and then took some more, and I should have measured out how much I was taking, and I was playing Call of Duty. There were a bunch of shit talkers in the lobby, so as I'm coming up, it's like, you're fucking dog water, go fuck yourself. And so just hearing all that cannot be good energy.
Yeah.
I go outside and I look at some grass when it's starting to go up more. It's really nice, and then I'm like, I don't feel okay. So I go to my bedroom, turn off all the lights, and lie under the covers, and like, I'm balled up literally under the covers for hours after that, thinking I'm like literally dying, thinking I'm like envisioning like a snake coiled up, dead in my mind, and being like, I am the snake, and just thinking about all these horrible things. And then when I finally come out of it, it's like, never doing that again. Yeah, and I feel like it kind of gave me anxiety for some months afterward. I feel like I'm over it now, so it was kind of like ego death, where I was lying in bed and I feel like I felt all the energy come up from the bottom of my feet all through my whole body to the very top of my head, and I was like, I'm about to die. And then I feel like the energy left my body, and then I was like, I opened my eyes and I'm like, oh, still alive.
Yeah.
But so I was like, well, there's gonna be some profound, amazing thing that comes from this, right? But nah, it's just like,
so
maybe not yet.
That's true.
Do you think that? Now I know you're talking about like the shit talkers in the lobby of Call of Duty 4, but do you think that your mental going into that, like maybe there was something going on mentally before you even started taking, like before you took them or whatever, that was going on that you maybe didn't even know about, that made that happen? Or do you think it was just because of the
there was probably something under the surface.
That's why you gotta go by the rules set and setting. So it's where you are physically and where you are mentally, which is always gonna determine how your trip goes. Like, I've had terrible trips, I've had like very bad trips, and I've had like really good trips.
See, like I think that's one thing that scares me, is because I love the idea of like what you talk about, of like disconnecting and like learning these new things and like, you know, learning about yourself, or that kind of process. But the way I've heard it explained, 1,000 different ways, right? But like for me, it's like my mind is already fucking weird, right? It's already fucked. So it's like, the thing that scares me is like, even if I am in a good position with some people that I love in a safe, like comfortable area, my fear is that like I'm going into it thinking it's gonna be like this good thing because I'm like in a great place and like blah blah blah, but then I just like uncover fucked up shit in my head that I didn't even know was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that scares me about it. And because I'm thinking that way, I know it's probably not a good idea for me to do it, because if I'm going into it thinking that, probably not a good idea, you know?
Yeah.
But like, and I guess there's a part of me that does want to just say fuck it and like, you know, whatever happens kind of thing. But it's also like, I don't know if my mind is ready for that, you know?
Some people say you need to uncover that bad stuff.
Yeah.
It's responsible though, like.
It is.
I mean, I'm sure it would be a good thing to uncover that. Nah, man, it's fine. Just fuck the studio. No, and like, I mean,
Depends on what
you want a bad trip?
He's like, you.
Can I tell you about like the worst time I ever had on acid.
Yeah.
Because like it's funny to me now, but it was very bad going through it.
Yeah.
Had just taken like 2 hits of some really strong acid. I was at home and like my family was there, but at this point I hadn't really told them too much about how like I wasn't as close, like how I viewed the world or like the things that I did, the acid, taking that and mushrooms all the time. But I remember I got in the pool and I was just in there for a long time. I had a dab pen, so I was hitting that every now and then, and that makes me trip a lot harder. Like some people, it can maybe calm you down, but that just makes the acid more prevalent in my head. But I remember after a while, I ended up getting out and meditating, and I got into this flow state to where the only way I can describe it is just like a vibration that just vibrates because everything's just this state that everything starts, and it just is like is the same vibration that comes whenever you say that word. It's just like around me. And I was like, so the word Buddha, it's not just like one person. There was a particular person that taught a lot of the stuff from Buddhism, but Buddha just means awakened one. So that was like also in my head. So I was like, okay, so this is what it means to be awake. But I heard like my dad like over kind of close in the house. He was playing like Call of Duty on the Xbox. And,
a lot of Call of Duty guys.
Yeah.
So
Bad
I
vibes.
see connections here, man.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, put
And,
the controller down.
Yeah, right.
So I heard him, and then my mind went to where my mom would be. And at this point, I had let my ego like float away completely. So I was just a traveler at this point. But there was a thought that got thrown at me that stuck with me. It was like, how do I tell them I just killed their son? And then all of that like awakened stuff felt like it got ripped from me, thrown in a cage, or thrown in chains, thrown in chains, thrown in a cage, and then thrown in more chains and thrown into like an abyss somewhere. And then like that was somewhere my ego, so Jabril was somewhere else, and then I was here, and the only thing I knew was like paranoia and fear for a second. So I got very terrified. I started thinking like, yo, what the fuck? Because like he just died, my ego just died, and I'm just there, but I'm not in the good spot that I wanted to be in. And my brain went like, oh fuck, I broke it, I fucked up. And I was like, man, I gotta pick up my phone, call my cousin. I wanted to call Ibrahim because I felt like close, he would understand. So I walked into the house. I told myself to stop and look in the mirror, like try to stare at myself, but I looked in the mirror and I didn't know who I was. I was just like, yo, what the fuck? I saw somebody crazy looking back at like me at that point, and I was like, okay, I gotta go. I was like, pick up the phone, call your cousin. I walk in the room and I left my pistol out on my bed right there, so it immediately switched from like pick up the phone and call your cousin to pick up the pistol and blow your fucking brains out. And like it just felt like all of a sudden I was being pulled to it, and I was about to, because it was trying to confuse me, whatever energy was in the room was trying to confuse me. It was like, even though it was like pick up the pistol and blow your fucking brains out, it was still pick up your phone and call your cousin. Like that was my phone, and I was about to try to call my cousin and like shoot myself right there. And I was like, oh fuck. Eventually I pulled myself away from that like quickly, because it was like, oh, I can't do that, that's bad. At this point I realized like my dog was like scared of me, because like there was some weird energy. So I was like, okay, I gotta get out of the house real quick. Eventually I just remember having my phone. I called Ibrahim, he was over here. He was like, yeah, we're about to have a barbecue, I can come pick you up. And I was like, okay. But I ended up having to get on my bike and like leave the house. But I remember I had like my pajamas on and like barefoot, so then I got paranoid, like everybody is like looking at me, because it's broad day, everybody's out doing like lawn shit, and I just look wild. And all I know is I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back home. I ended up waking up on the driveway in my house, like looking up at the sky. Someone drove by and was like, hey, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Because I was just laying by my bike and my phone, and I just like sat up. Like, yeah, I'm good, and just walked in the house. And I was like, that was really weird. And I was like, they probably thought that was more weird. And then I sat down by my dad. I went in the house, sat down on my dad, and there was this wall and just also an energy that was still trying to pull me to go like kill myself in the room. Jeez. And but I just like tried to distance it and just started talking to my dad about everything, and he kind of calmed me down. And then I went there and told my mom, and she kind of calmed me down, and just like really big disconnect from my family that was close, but it was a terrible time, you know, to get to that point. But
That sounds horrific.
yeah,
Dude, tripping sounds.
Look,
wild.
it's not always
Yeah.
like that. Also,
But it
It's
also
not always
sounds.
like
It
that.
also sounds kind of fun.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
tripping, like as far as like having a bad trip, that sounds like
Sounds like the
the
scariest
worst.
shit ever.
But it also sounds interesting. Like
I always
else
said
are
I
you
was
gonna
doing
feel
like when you were
research.
saying it, I was like, well, that sounds like what if you could do that? Like what if you could just have a bad trip?
Mhm.
I mean,
Can
you
you?
can.
But
You
why is
can.
it easier to just have a bad trip versus have a good trip? Why
it's
is it?
not.
But it sounds like it. It sounds like a lot of people have like way crazy stories more often than they have like, oh, I just had the best experience first.
Well,
I've had
I
like
think
a
that-
lot of great experiences.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think the bad ones stand out because
They
they're
do.
bad.
Mm-hmm. Like bad days.
Yeah.
Well,
Like you have 9,000 good days and then you have one bad day. You're not going to tell your homie about the the 9,000
well, when I eat
good days
food,
before.
when I eat food, I think about like, man, that food was good. I don't ever really remember the bad food I've had.
Sometimes I remember. Like,
Food is my trip.
never going there again.
I'm going on that
Never
journey.
going there.
Yo, moral of the story.
Oh yeah, but like then I
Practice gun
forget about it.
safety.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you talk so much shit about the Wendy's down the road, dude.
they fucking suck.
Yeah,
That
there you
Wendy's
go.
was pretty bad.
Thank you.
That
Well, the one
Wendy's
on
was
Davis?
bad.
But he's told me about it 100 times, and he hasn't told me about like
Dude,
a
one
good
time they took
Wendy's.
my card and they were doing some weird shit, and I was like, "Can I see my card real quick?" I think I gave you the wrong card, and I just drove off.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just thought they were writing my shit down.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, they had the card for way too long without putting it in the machine.
Yeah.
And they were like talking to people, and people were walking up looking at my card, and I'm like,
Like, no me gusta.
Yeah,
Can
that
I
make
have
me
that back?
uncomfortable. I would
Yeah,
just
it's
want to
so weird.
leave.
yeah.
Freaks me out.
Dude, have y'all tried Culver's?
I've had it a long
think I
time
have.
ago.
They have, like,
Culver's,
custards and stuff.
I
Is that the one?
think.
Yeah.
I don't know, but their
Burgers.
burgers,
and butter burgers, man.
their burgers. If
They're
you have a
butter
problem
burgers.
with food, don't go because you're gonna have a bigger problem with food.
What kind of problem?
Like, I mean,
You're gonna
well,
want it all
if
the time.
diabetes is a problem,
Oh, word.
You got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah.
I haven't
Okay.
had one in a while, and
Like-
sounds delicious right now.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, mouth watering.
Yeah.
Okay. we gotta stop.
We're drooling on the podcast.
Dude, straight
mates.
up, dude. Every once in a while, we'll get in here and somebody will bring up like a Popeye sandwich, dude, or
Dude,
like we'll
we
just
used
start
to have
talking
people
about it,
bring us chicken sandwiches.
like straight up,
Oh,
and
yeah?
I'll just be sitting, I'll be thinking about a Popeye sandwich. I'll be like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Okay, where do y'all stand on the chicken subject?
yeah, what's up with the Sammy game?
What is the
Popeye.
best chicken sandwich on the market right now? It doesn't have to be spicy. It just has to be a
Just
chicken
the
sandwich.
OG?
I would say it's probably at a restaurant that looks like shit from the outside. That's run by like some old people.
No,
that
we're
no
talking
one's
about
heard of.
personal. It's got to be personal
All right,
experience.
Popeyes. Yeah,
Popeyes?
I like Popeye sandwiches.
I like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
All right.
Word.
All right.
Chick-fil-A is good.
Well,
I get like grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-A. Try to be a
Grilled
little
nuggets
healthier.
are fire as fuck from Chick-fil-A, though.
Yeah, because I don't
I've
want to give
really
you
only had
fried.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches from there. I've never had the nuggets.
I just had Chick-fil-A sandwiches so much. Like, so many times I get it. I guess they have a steamer or something. The buns are soggy. It's like the
It's
breading
because
of
they
the
keep it
chicken
in the
is
bag.
soggy.
The bag is meant to keep it hot, but you don't
Yeah.
take into account that the
steam.
bun is like,
Yeah.
I'm going to get
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah. There's a big green stain on the bun from the pickles.
Yeah, I hate
because
it.
Sitting
it's
for a
steam,
second.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Gross.
They do a lot with pickles there, you know?
They love pickles,
The
man. They're
chicken
just
is
like,
brined in pickle
just
juice.
like, yeah, we got a salad, throw pickles on it.
Yeah.
Call me
That's
crazy.
Chick-fil-A.
I don't fuck with pickles. Am I crazy?
You're
You
not
wild
crazy.
for
Word.
Both y'all
I'm
wild
just
for
wrong.
that,
I love
dude.
pickles.
I
Bro,
will call you
pickles
crazy
are-
if you fuck with cucumbers.
I like cucumbers.
I'll punch you in your face.
You know if you have a
what?
sore throat and you just cut up like some cucumbers and eat it, it like soothes your throat and it won't hurt anymore.
No, you know if you have a sore throat and you go to eat cucumbers, you should kill yourself.
Oh my
Because
god.
cucumbers are terrible.
Dude,
cucumbers
don't
are
tell
the
him that, man. Not while he's tripping.
Don't do that. He picks up a cucumber and he's like, "I'll do it, dude," and nobody's around. They're like, "What?"
It's the cucumba.
Wait,
That
what's
video
your
is
beef?
so funny.
Yeah, I was there
What's your
forever.
beef with cucumbers?
What?
Like,
What's your
why
beef?
don't you like cucumbers?
Yeah,
Dude, they
what's up,
taste
dog?
like shit.
It's just like water, bro.
Huh?
It's just like water.
Dude,
I love
listen,
'em.
slice
Dude,
a
I have
cucumber,
never drank water
either
and been
dipped
like,
in
"This is
ranch
some good
or just
cucumber."
salt, bro.
Mm.
Just a crisp
Okay, okay.
cucumber.
This
Listen,
is-
you shut up, dude.
I'm gonna
a
get
crisp ass cucumber on a hot summer day, dude. You got a cucumber in the fridge, you slice it, just a dash of salt,
That
brighten
shit
up your
smacks.
whole fucking day, dude. Straight up. You tanning in the backyard, a cold cucumber,
you, Cam, and Eric. Go ahead.
bro. It's the best thing ever for summers.
I like them in
Straight up.
salads.
Yeah.
I
Get
like the
sal-
flavor
or-
of it. Smoothies. Oh, cucumber bust down by Jody Joe. You know, he will pull up on you with a smoothie if you guys want some smoothies. Yeah, Jody Joe makes some cucumber
If he
smoothies.
makes cucumber smoothies, don't come to my house.
He
No,
makes some
forget it.
really fire smoothies.
Forget the cucumber smoothies.
Yeah. Nah, dude.
They are great.
Dude,
though.
I
They're fire.
cannot
No,
believe
no, no.
you don't like
This is
cucumbers, man.
this is the delineation that we're gonna find out who you are.
Fucking turn
Word.
it off.
How do you feel about celery?
It doesn't taste that great. It's kind of like salt water, and it gets stuck in my teeth a lot, so I don't really like it very much.
Salt water? I
If
never
you
got
put
that
enough
vibe.
ranch on it, I'm okay with it.
It's hard to bite through because the strings get stuck in my teeth. That's my biggest beef with it. But it's okay.
fibrous.
I like the
It's very
flavor of it.
fibrous.
It's good in like gumbo or something like that. Cooked
Those,
down.
Okay, if it's cooked,
ants
that's
on a
different.
log.
But we're talking about raw shit.
Raw.
What's
Dog.
it called? Ants
Don't
on a
even give it
log?
to me with my wings.
What is it?
Ants on a log with like celery,
Oh, yeah.
peanut butter, and like
Peanut butter and
raisins.
raisins?
I've
Bro,
never done it. It
celery-
sounds disgusting. to me.
Celery and peanut butter? That's a
just really
fucking
good.
banger, dude.
Okay,
Celery
okay,
and peanut butter
okay.
is a banger.
This is the number one though.
Word.
How do you feel about cilantro?
I love cilantro.
We're ending the podcast.
No, dude, cilantro is
Dude.
fire, bro. Yo, you
Cilantro
gotta
is
tune
so
in.
good.
Dude.
Yes?
Dude,
Fucking-
you want to have
yes,
a bad?
I
You want to have
love
a
it.
bad
I
trip?
love it, dude.
Cucumber, celery, and cilantro. You're gonna die,
Dude,
You're
what is
literally
your
gonna
beef?
live a
You know,
short-lived
okay,
life.
here's the thing.
Wait,
though.
why?
I can get the cilantro thing because, like there's
It's
certain
chemically proven.
Yeah, chemically proven. People hate, or it's like one of those love-hate things.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that hate it, their body's like chemically
Don't like it.
made to like it triggers like it's like a plastic bag taste or something like that. Or what?
Yeah.
How do you describe it?
I think it tastes really similar to like a soap. Like when you used to
I
get your
think the
mouth
same
washed
thing.
out.
I think it tastes
Like, don't
clean, but I
cuss.
like it.
It's very clean and crisp
Tastes
for
very
sure.
crisp.
But people who love it, and people who hate it, hate it.
I like the smell of gasoline. You like,
See?
also the smell of
I
gasoline?
fuck with that.
Yeah, but gasoline makes you feel excited, like some shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
What are we about to
or
do?
I'm just paying $60 for no fucking reason. It's okay.
He's just
What
in
are we
there
about to
smelling it. With some good gas y'all got out here. He's like,
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you
well, that's a different kind of gas what we were talking about.
yeah, you sell gas, bro? I'm like, hell yeah. I pull up with a fucking can.
He's like,
Jerry can. This will get you high too, bro.
Shit rips,
I don't know.
dude.
Gas always reminds me of like
Good old days.
like the snowball derby and like driving by there
Oh,
and you
hell
just
yeah.
hear them
Yeah.
racing and you smell it in the air. I used to race a long time ago, like dirt
Oh,
track
really?
racing.
Sick.
So like gas like reminds me of that.
In a good way, like nostalgic
Yeah,
way.
like
Hell
really
yeah.
good way. So it's like that or like burnt rubber or like
Burnt
Just
rubber,
like that.
Burnt rubber.
bright neon lights and like real like just fucking pitch black everywhere, but you got like them stadium lights.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
reminds me of that.
I can see that. Dude, a mowed grass, a freshly mowed yard.
Yeah, that's a
Love
good
it.
You're
smell.
talking good. Now you're starting to win me back.
Where, all right, where,
You're starting to win me back.
Freshly
okay?
mowed cilantro, man. It
Oh,
smells so
man.
great, dude.
Yo, I just mowed my cilantro garden.
Just mow my cilantro, man. It's a fucking nice day, dude.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
about to go eat a cold
I-
cucumber.
also, hot topic because homeboy over here doesn't do it. Have y'all ever smelled your own cum?
Bro,
No, I
why
have
do you
not.
bring
Very
this
weird.
shit up, dude.
You've smelled it,
Not, like,
right?
Why do you
on purpose?
fucking-
Not on
but
purpose,
yeah.
but you're
Oh, yeah, that
aware
one
of
time I
what it smells
accidentally
like,
just-
right?
Bro, what do
Dude.
you...
Microwave mushrooms. You will smell cum in the air.
Okay, first off, listen.
No.
Do not microwave mushrooms ever. For
But
sure,
people do.
don't. Don't do
I always
that.
think it smells
I
like
won't.
chemicals, like cleaning product, like
Exactly.
light bleach or something.
Exactly.
Bro, listen. I'm telling you, you get a good, like... Smell a quality mushroom, bro.
Alright.
It smells nothing like... You're thinking of, like,
podcast is off the
canned
rails.
mushrooms that, like, your grandma, like, heated up in the microwave, straight up.
Nope.
But a good mushroom, dude, change your life.
A good mushroom
Also,
is like a good
cucumber.
Nicolas Cage movie.
A good cucumber.
Doesn't exist.
Oh,
Dude,
dude, my nut smells like those little those.
That's the most iconic line in the podcast history. Dude, my nut smells like...
It smells
nut-
like,
like
the
you're about
little
to give us
black
a
ice,
breakdown.
My nut
the black
smells like-
ice tree car trees. Yeah.
Mine smells like double stuffed Oreos, specifically
Yeah,
double
yeah.
stuffed.
Oh, the golden
you know?
ones, man.
Wait, do you not like Ghost Rider?
Do what? Do I
Ghost-
not like Ghost Rider? Yeah.
Yes, you do. You do.
Nah, I mean,
No, you
honestly,
don't.
I'm being
Only-
super polite because I do crush on him a lot, but no, I don't.
This is like the only Nicolas Cage movies that like I can name.
Was it National
Dude,
Treasure?
Raising
That's what it was.
Arizona?
National
Have you seen
Treasure?
Raising Arizona?
I haven't seen that one.
Bro, Con Air?
Mm-mm.
Bro, those are two games you need to get on.
As Nick Cage in those?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was going to say not interested.
Like, almost prime... Like, Raising Arizona is about like a... Just watch the movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it because basically, me telling you anything about it's gonna ruin it.
Documentary on the history of the state of Arizona. I fuck with it.
No,
Sick, dude. It's tight.
no, it's like it's a good movie. It's like,
Big documentary guy.
dude, I am a big documentary guy.
Me too. Yeah, I like documentaries.
Have you seen White Hot?
No.
Just came out on Netflix.
What's it about?
Abercrombie and Fitch. Is this the same podcast that we
I
just
believe,
did?
seriously,
We just did this
White
podcast.
Hot. Okay. We'll move on from that. But,
But
I'll
no,
White Hot.
watch White Hot. It's about Abercrombie and Fitch and like how they were like racially segregating like people. So like, but
So
they
you
would,
lost me at Abercrombie and Fitch. Now you got me on. It's
but-
about them being
but they
bad.
would-
Listen.
but they would disguise it as you're ugly. You can't work here because you're ugly.
But it was
So they would
actually-
have people already on staff that are like all races, but it would be because you're not attractive. And some of these people were pretty fucking attractive. Like,
Now, also, real quick question, because he just broke this news to me like literally an hour ago. Did you think Hollister was the A brand or Abercrombie and Fitch was the
Hollister.
A brand?
what?
What about you?
I don't
You know, Abercrombie and Fitch is the mother brand to Hollister.
Yeah, see, I had no
Is it?
idea. I was like,
All
dude,
the white
Hollister
kids
was
rocked
the
Hollister.
Hollister was the top of the line, and then Abercrombie and Fitch was below that.
Yeah.
But apparently,
I can never afford either.
yeah, Abercrombie and Fitch was the fucking the top of the line.
I wore Walmart graphic band tees.
Yeah, me
bad.
too. Like, yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure.
Now it's the same thing, but it's just
Made it up.
vintage.
Making it up.
What's your source?
Yeah.
I made it up.
No, yeah, I made that up. No, I'm gonna find out for sure though.
Yeah, no, he's gonna go through like 19 Google searches before he finds one that
Word.
says it.
20th
Abercrombie and
page. Yo,
Fitch.
yo.
There it is.
It's a
I
Facebook
knew
post,
it.
but it works.
Yeah.
Dude, this is it.
He's
I don't
thinking
know.
of the
Y'all
words.
keep talking so I can figure out.
All right.
Hollister Co. often advertises Hollister. What the fuck even?
Pull it
is
up,
a
Jamie.
retail brand owned by Abercrombie and Fitch, and that's pretty much all you need to know from that article because it says like some other shit about Piper Jaffray or whatever.
And it says that Hollister was bigger than Abercrombie and Fitch.
No,
No? Okay.
it didn't say that at all. So my
Weird.
point is proven that I'm
Weird.
better. It says, is Abercrombie better quality than Hollister? It
Get
says
into the real questions now.
it says there doesn't seem to be any difference in the quality of their clothes.
Sounds about right.
Made in the same factory.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
Abercrombie
but
and
Abercrombie
Fitch?
sells their clothes for a third of the price of Hollister.
What?
That's what it says in this doc. Oh,
Hell yeah, that's a steal.
wild.
More
Yeah,
like
dude.
Abercrombie and bitch.
yeah. Ooh. Shots fired, dude. So, what kind of clothing brands were you like growing up with?
Osiris skate shoes. Those big ass, ugly, giant tongue
Yeah,
shoes.
you're talking about D3s, baby.
Yeah,
Big,
dude.
bro.
DC World Industries. I wore a lot of World Industries
Dude,
back
that
in
was
the day.
my first pair of skate shoes, like straight up
Word.
world. And they were so bad. They had like this weird. I don't know how long they did it. They had like a plastic lining that went up the back of the shoe, and I wore them so much that I wore out the like
It would stab
fabric,
your ankle.
and then it curled in and would just
Yeah.
like fuck your ankle up, like straight. It was
Sounds
the worst.
terrible.
You ever-
Yeah, it
Worst
was
skating
terrible.
shoe ever.
It was terrible.
They were
Did you
fire.
did you actually skate?
No.
Dude.
My mom just was like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Cool shoes."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Did you ever like get into like shorties, like their shirts and stuff?
No.
They would always be like the cartoon girls that were like kind of scandalous, big tits, big butt, but it would be like they'd be put in awkward situations where it was like they're the ice cream girl and they're like leaning over to give you ice cream.
Nah.
It would only be the girl in the image, so it wouldn't be anyone else. But it was like that blew the fuck up in like the 2000s.
Word. I fuck with like pinup girls, like sailor pinup girls.
Yeah, it's exactly
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Like
word.
it-
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw them.
yeah.
I remember chubbies. I remember there was a phase where everyone in middle school and high school
Chubbies,
wanted
you talking about
chubbies.
shorts?
Yeah.
That's still a thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's still. Exhibit A.
You wearing them?
Yeah,
Hell
I'm wearing
yeah.
them, bro. 100%.
Hell
There
yeah.
was, that was
I'm a man
huge
of the
thing in high
people,
school,
my
though.
guy.
I wear
Straight
short
up.
shorts. So
Yeah, like straight up though, like high, like yeah, our like junior senior year is when that shit started popping off, bro. Where it's like everybody was wearing shorts, or like
Yeah.
the
and Sperry's.
the PFGs or whatever they were. You know what I'm talking about?
I know that acronym exists.
The
I've seen it.
It's like the performance gear, but they were all the same. They were like blue and like khaki short. They were solid color shorts, but they had the weird like side pocket on. They were like
Cargo
khakis.
shorts.
Yeah, they were like cargo, but short as shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Every dude wore those too in high school. That was like a huge
Yeah.
thing.
I would always just wear like jeans. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I had like my first couple years in high school. It was bad, dude. I wore polo everything.
Oh,
like
yeah?
that was dude.
My
Polo,
last 2 years, I only wore
shoes.
basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, let me
Remember?
take that back. It wasn't shorties. It was hookups. But it would be
Hookups.
like super like.
What were we thinking? 40s
I don't
and
think I've
shorties?
seen that.
No, Shorties is a skateboard brand. Chad Muska, I'm pretty sure, was like the owner of.
Mm-hmm.
But
Those
like,
are fire though.
yeah, they're like the designer super dope.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be like your introduction to like
Titties.
good.
I think I speak for everyone
What's
here
going on
when
down
I
here?
say I fancy a scandalous woman.
I respect it.
You fancy a scandalous woman?
Yeah.
So you like Hillary Clinton?
Oh
Pretty
no,
scandalous.
she is pretty scandalous.
Caitlyn Jenner because
It
she
just
killed
got
a guy.
deep.
Oh,
It
Bill
just
Bill
got
Clinton.
deep.
Did you ever hear about him in the dress and that painting? And it was in Epstein's mansion.
Who? What now?
Bill Clinton. Okay, so in Jeffrey Epstein's New York mansion, right when you walked in, apparently there was a giant painting of Bill Clinton in a blue dress. You can look it up. There's a picture of the painting
What?
online.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck! I don't
For
want that on my
why?
search history.
fair enough. Well, yeah.
They're gonna be like, he was also on the island.
yeah,
For
yeah.
what? What?
For what?
Some people suck was on the flight list.
Now I'm gonna be like, that's false reports.
But fake
We're like
news.
7.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real stuff though.
Yeah, man. So, what is the most prominent thing coming up with you guys?
Well, I've got some stuff written down here. We got a show on May 7th that we just did, the Burning House service that's gonna have
we got coming up.
Saturday, May 7th, it's gonna have Broke Florida Boys and Low Root. It's gonna be a 6 show. It's our first show we're running by ourselves in a few months.
I
so.
saw you y'all release the artwork for it today or yesterday.
Oh yeah, I posted it on my personal account, but I'll probably be posting the flyer tomorrow.
Oh,
But it's gonna be
word.
sick. Yeah,
It
I'm
looks
super
sick.
excited.
I like.
Oh,
the
thank you.
artwork.
I drew that in crayons. For,
Oh
like,
really?
crayons and color
I thought
pencils,
that
yeah.
was like I don't know, Photoshop and like the crayons were sitting there.
No, they were actually on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
it looks
dude,
really
it looks
edited,
legit,
but it
like-
looks
Yeah.
I don't know if
really
It
I
looks.
like the way
Yeah,
it
I'll
looks.
pull it up.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I was thinking about printing it out before I left, but we were still finalizing the set list. But we got Broke Florida Boys, who are like,
So
if
that's
y'all haven't
gonna,
seen them.
That's gonna
Hyper
be at
performers.
Miss Kathy's bar. That's off of Navy Boulevard.
Right
Got
here.
a bunch of dope other local artists. Is $5 to get in on that day.
18 and up. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
On top of that, next month we're at Emerald Republic Brewing. It's a free show.
Shit, really?
We're gonna be
Hell
there
yeah.
from 7 to 10, so you can pull up there.
Mm-hmm.
That spot's
We're trying to
blowing up
do. Yeah.
That-
They're
yeah.
really cool how they do shows there. They do it either early in the day or you can do it from the 7 to
Yeah.
10.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanna do something there regularly, and then we got Miss Kathy's. I'm trying to do something there regularly,
Mhm.
just kind of rotating local artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hell
And some, cause like there's on the punk rock side of in Pensacola, because Pensacola's always been known for that. That's always been thriving, but like the underground rap show scene isn't like popping at all. So I'm trying to tap into that more.
We're getting the defibrillators. We're charging them up. We're gonna revive the underground rap scene. We're gonna make it the above ground rap scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy
feel like
going's
it's on the
really
rise.
cool. Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
Like,
easy
you can
going's
feel the rumblings.
Easy going's really cool, but their sound system isn't the best for rap shows, as well as they don't have a full bar.
Yeah.
They don't have that's a big thing
Yeah.
with people wanting to come to rap
I've
shows is having a full bar.
What is
I
what,
heard
what
about
is
the
it that
sound.
they have?
I heard about the sound was a little because I had a buddy that played. He's in like a punk band, and he said kind of the same thing that it was like a little. It was kind of like the sound was an issue.
Well, it also doesn't help that it's so acoustic in there.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
big
It's a big
ass
room,
open.
but
yeah.
it's so beautiful inside. I love all the artwork they have up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think something about the sound being in mono
I mean, some of the best.
Oh,
instead of stereo. I think.
yeah. That'll
Well, a lot of
definitely do it.
some of the best shows I've ever been to, I think about like low ceilings, like tight
Super
rooms.
tight.
It's
Yeah.
also slammed full of people.
Yeah.
That also dampens the acoustics to it.
Yeah.
So it's like with the growth of it and what you guys are doing to like build it up, it is inevitably going to help with the sound if it stays in that studio or in
Mhm.
that
Absolutely.
like building, you know.
Or we just got to get more people. We just got to get so many
Yeah.
people that there are no more acoustics.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, the show in Arkansas we just did last month. We drove to Arkansas to do a show with Dizzy, and
It was like
it was
9
in a
of us
house.
in a bus.
Oh yeah, we took a bus there, a Ford Transit, and I drove some on the way, but it was in a house that someone had opened as a concert venue when COVID hit and all the clubs shut down. So
Yeah.
we were performing in a living room, had it packed out to the kitchen
Dude,
and dining room.
I'll
It was
tell you
awesome.
what, dude.
That's
Some house shows like that, like, because I've been to a couple of like punk house shows like that. It just gets fucking gnarly in there, dude. And
That's fun.
the energy that's in that like tight ass space. You know, even if it's like 40 people in a tiny ass living room, bro,
Yeah.
it's so much fun.
I kind of
there's
feel like I got
something
more
about that.
love in Arkansas at that show than I've gotten at a lot of shows in Pensacola
Really?
recently. Yeah,
Well,
which is strange.
I mean, that makes sense because you get the most hate from where you're from.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like Young
Yeah.
Dolph
Because-
was killed in his hometown buying cookies
Yeah.
for his mom.
People don't like seeing somebody come from like where you maybe feel like you're level and then they rise really high.
I
And
feel
they're
like
why?
Ziggy gets a lot of love around here. I don't really see any Ziggy hate.
Well, I mean, Ziggy probably sees Ziggy hate.
Yeah,
That's true.
Man,
I mean, I don't see a lot of hate for you, but I'm not you.
That's
I
right.
don't
You
see
probably
hate
don't
for
see a lot
me
of hate for
either.
me, but I mean, maybe you do.
I never
them
seen
people,
hate for
though.
you. Yeah.
Never seen
Fuck the
hate
haters.
for y'all,
There's
yeah.
always going to be someone who doesn't like you.
Yeah.
We've seen that, like, who cares? Are you going to
Yeah.
take that to heart? Are you making content for people who don't like you?
Yeah.
If so, why?
Yeah.
You're making content first and foremost for yourself, hopefully.
Yeah.
Secondly, for people who love what you do and want more of what you do. Those are your real fans who are going to stay with you. You don't want to convert a hater. I mean, you do, but
Yeah.
don't
But
take it to heart.
trying to spend the time to convert one person and leaving the, you know, however many hundreds or thousands or whatever you have that are, you know, you're just gonna lack. on
Also,
those
people like things and phases.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, you should see like our fucking YouTube, like not our personal pages YouTube, but like my account's YouTube. Like, I'll follow somebody and I'll absorb like all their content, and then somebody like them will be suggested to me, and then I'll absorb all that, and then I'll like it'll be like 10 people later, and I'll forget that I ever liked the first person
For real.
because it'll just keep going.
Yep.
It's like what makes you like really connect. Like, for example, Matty Matheson, like he's a cook, like he's like one of these books. I think it's the bottom one. But he makes these like recipe videos with him and his crew, and it's like they're so unique and so different and so interesting that like I can watch a lot of things like it, but when he drops one, it's like I have to see that.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't.
Like, it doesn't
hit
matter
the
how
same
far
way.
away I get from it. When he drops something, gotta see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like maybe you do have haters, or maybe you have people that like fall out of like with your music, but it's waves. Like maybe they'll not like a song you make, but then like the next one, if they give it a chance and listen to it, that might be what wins them back or wins them over. Like, they might have just thought like you were biting on somebody's style, or like
Whatever.
or like before you said you were like writing about things you weren't really doing or weren't, but now you write about your passion. So it's like maybe that's the version they saw, and they're like, oh, that's what he is.
Yeah.
So they're not even thinking about who you are now,
Yeah.
but they're just corresponding it to that.
For this
Another
guy
big word.
you were talking about, do you think you became loyal to his content because of who he is as a person, or because of the content he released more so?
Because of who he is.
Word.
Yeah.
Anybody can make what he's making.
Yeah, I feel the same.
I mean,
way.
he is like a top chef. So it.
I mean, yeah. Killer chef.
So like maybe tasting it would taste different, but anybody can make that video. I could make that video, make it look really good, maybe. Probably not, but I could make it look like it tastes good, right?
Yeah.
But it's his personality that you're tuning into. It doesn't
Definitely.
he could make a fucking tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
absolutely.
gonna watch him because he's so like it's. Watch his videos.
He
That's all I
literally
gotta say.
made. He made a
It's
pizza.
so good.
He made a pizza. Like, and sure, it was like a crazy like 3-day pizza dough, and like he did all this crazy shit. But he literally made a video about pizza, and like he's done literally a cheeseburger video. But like you watch his videos, and you're like, bro, this is it. Like,
Here's a
he's
good example.
the shit.
He made a
Word.
fucking video about. I don't even know what he was making. Okay, because the fucking thing about the thing was there was a conspiracy that one of the people on the staff knew Billy Zane, which is an actor from like,
Szechuan chili fish.
yeah,
That's what he
and
was
like
making.
they were pulling a prank on him
The whole
on
time.
the show. It's not live; it's like edited and everything. But it was like it was so well done that like he was sold on it.
Yeah.
He
During the time of
legitimately
filming,
thought this.
yeah, during the time of filming, he really thought that somebody
and
in
he
his crew
fucks
knew
around
Billy
a
Zane.
lot.
Yeah.
But he, like, you could genuinely tell he really thought
Yeah.
that this lady knew Billy Zane and that she was texting him, like, on the fly like that.
Yeah.
It's just
Maddie Matheson, you said?
Yeah.
Matty Matheson. It's like
dude.
the
It's a fucking-
like, I thought we had another thing over here, but like it's like the content that he makes, and it's like I think that's what will set you guys apart over time. Like maybe it doesn't happen now. Maybe it doesn't happen next month. But like, you guys continue this. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't hitting bangers every video when he first started.
Yeah.
He probably didn't know how to not burn grilled cheese. Like, I fucking suck at cooking. But it's like the process, the consistency. It's putting time into your craft. Like, and in that time frame, you develop you as a person.
Absolutely.
That will shine through the music. That will create the loyalty, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And I was just listening to We Might Be Drunk, another podcast on the way here, and they were saying like everyone expects to become a star immediately and to make it big immediately, and like you gotta expect at least 7 years of putting in work. Think about going to school to be a doctor or something like that. You know, just like, all right, I'm gonna be a doctor. All right, I'm a doctor.
And tomorrow
it's like,
you're a doctor.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I'm gonna be a rapper. All right, I'm a rapper. Or what? Like y'all create content too. So just we all just don't stop working and don't lose hope, because it's not an overnight. Like, success.
Blow up. Yeah.
No, something that's helped me, especially with doing things when there's no like real clear path that's set. Like, hey, study this, you'll get this. I was telling somebody who was saying how they wanted to make music, but they can't, or they're making some type of excuse. And I was like, you have to walk around every day and believe that. So it's like I wake up and I tell myself a rapper. It does tell myself that I'm a rapper. It doesn't matter if like people hear my music right now. It doesn't matter if people hear my music whenever. It's like that's something that I want to do. So like I embody that, like I practice that. That is a belief in my head, and that's what takes
and just
you
that
anywhere.
Just that like mental state of waking up and saying, this is who I am, and like this is what I am, you know. Doesn't matter what the fuck they say, will change the whole game. And
Absolutely.
like
Dude,
And
like,
your confidence.
one of the
100%.
best examples of this I've ever seen in my life, and you've seen this too, is, do you guys follow fighting?
Not really. No, I watch fights, but not like that.
So if I said a fighter, would you know who they are? Rose Namajunas? No, okay, so she's like one of the baddest female fighters on the planet at 115, right? Like, that's the weight.
Yeah. Gotcha.
She does these things, and like Diego Sanchez is like a 155. He's fought like a whole bunch of different weights, but he also does this thing, but he's kind of fucking crazy now, or he's been labeled crazy. But
yeah.
Rose, when she walks to her like championship fights now, like she didn't do this like coming up, but she had like an awakening and like figured things out, and like has really like owned herself to these things. She'll chant to herself, not like loudly. She'll just be to herself. She's like, I'm the best in the world. And you can see her mouthing something as she's walking to the ring. And like, obviously we're not going to hear it. It's going to be like this. You're just seeing them walk to the ring.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm the best in the world. And you never find out what this is until she tells somebody, right? Well, when she just knocked out Zhang Wei Li, the entire walk to it, the entire like face off, everything, she was like, I'm the best in the world. I'm the best in the world. Even after she knocked her out, she started like, obviously you start to celebrate. She's just saying that.
Yeah.
I'm the best in the world. I'm the best in the world.
She did it.
Yeah, like, and it's like you're speaking it to existence. You're like building that. It's like you're building up a muscle that you don't know can exist. And you're strengthening it every time you say it. You're putting in reps.
Yeah.
You're really believing it, and like people don't believe that you can just like talk things into existence. Obviously, it's more than just talking, but
Yeah.
if you put that, it's like putting energy and it's like putting gas in a car. Like the car can work, but if you don't put gas in it, it can't.
Yeah.
So like your self belief, maybe you guys can be really good musicians. But if you don't believe, you can't.
Yeah, absolutely. If
So
you don't believe in
that is
yourself,
the
why do you
gas.
expect someone else to believe in you
Yeah.
for you? Like,
It's the first step.
yeah, people who don't believe in themselves don't seem to make it far.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's good to have mantras too, like something you tell
Yeah.
yourself. Like before a performance, you know, he does color breathing sometimes. An artist, Brennevier, said, like, she always says like, "There's love in front of me, love behind me, love above me, love underneath me, love inside me," something like that. I always tell people before they perform, if they seem nervous, I'm like, you got to remember wherever you are is exactly where you're supposed to be, and as long as you believe in your content, you're gonna kill it. If you don't believe in your content, you shouldn't be showing people it in the first place. So.
There's a
Hype yourself
mantra I created was I can be anything I want to be and I'm happy. I can be anything I want to be and I'm love. I can be anything I want to be. I'm an artist, and it just goes on like that. Just whenever I want to be something or I'm trying to do something, I just repeat that over and over and over again.
Yeah. Kevin Hart has one that he does with his group, the Red Cup Boys,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like everybody wants to be here, but nobody wants to put in the work, and they just they slowly build that chant, and it keeps getting louder, and it's like, dude, it gets you hyped, and you're like, I'm not even near that level, but you're just like, woo,
you're in bed at 11:30, like, fuck yeah, bro, let's do it, like
Everybody wants to be here in this bed.
Yeah. For real though, and then they freak out, and then he runs on stage. Like it's like, you know?
Maybe you can also implement that into like your trips.
What?
Like your
Mantras.
mantra, you could say that before you go into a trip, and just like build one that you feel like would be good going into a trip, so that you can like have that perspective. Because I hear like a lot of the times like people will go into them wanting a specific outcome, like I want to look into my past or something.
That's
or
what
like,
you're supposed to do. Like, you're not supposed to just go on a trip on willy-nilly. I always write it down what I'm trying to get out of it, just so I can understand. And it's like it's funny because that will always happen, but it's not like I'm in control of, like, I'm shaping it to be this way. It's just these things are happening for me to get me to that outcome, no matter how hard or how easy it was to get there. Like, it will be there because the subconscious has so crazy power that we don't tap into a lot of the time.
That's crazy. Maybe one day after we trip or something, we'll like come on here and do another one, like all of us, and like we'll be able to be like, yeah, dude, the couch became
crazy,
a whale.
bro.
Yeah. Well, one of you is gonna have the best time of your life.
I'm gonna be like,
have a normal trip or something like that.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? Cilantro's not bad. It like completely changes who I am.
Yeah. Who's more mentally sound out of the two of you? Who do you think would have a better trip? You?
Mentally, hold on, a better trip?
Yeah.
Or mentally sound? There's
Better
Okay,
trip
well,
for sure.
better
I
trip.
think you'd have a better trip.
Probably.
I feel like you walk on rainbows, you walk on clouds. You look like a happy guy to me.
Me?
I feel like
Yeah,
you're
that's
more
good. I'm glad you think so.
happy-go-lucky than
Thanks.
him.
No problem.
You think I'm more happy-go-lucky? Nah. I mean, I'm
Listen, we
I'm-
both got mental shit, right?
Oh,
We're
yeah,
both
yes.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got mental shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Now
I
you're
think
making me
you-
feel like it's a competition. Like, I gotta be happier than you, dude.
Yo, I'm gonna have the best trip ever.
I'm
Fuck
so
you.
much happier than you, dude. I will whip
My
your
trip's
ass.
way better, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it could. I mean, shit.
I'm happy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking drive me.
No,
Let's
dude,
see how
like,
happy I could get.
I don't know. I think we would get the same outcome if we wanted. Not like the same trip or whatever, but like I think we could get what we wanted out of it. But I think like mentally sound, you're a little more mentally sound than I am.
Yeah.
I just think that's where I'm at right this second.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hear you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind me asking questions. Sometimes when I do,
Yeah, go ahead,
Some
dude.
other podcasts,
yeah,
they're
you're
like, "You're the interviewee." I'm like, "Well, I'm interested in y'all too. It's a dialogue."
Well, we appreciate
Also, not to pit you against each other, I hope you both have fantastic trips.
Okay.
Oh, y'all
gonna
can take me and John.
Dude, we'll trip and start rolling.
that. Bro,
I'll
dude.
fucking
I
wreck-
wonder
What,
I
Molly?
wreck you
I wonder
now.
if that. I wonder what happened,
rolling. I
dude.
thought you
Like
said
jujitsu,
rolling. Okay,
jujitsu,
it's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I did say rolling, but I know.
Yeah,
that's
I know
different.
what you mean.
Yeah. I wonder
Hell yeah.
if
That'd
that's
be
been
crazy.
done before.
Oh, for sure.
You think so?
that hasn't been filmed. and
Dude,
put
people
out.
lick each other's assholes. You think they haven't tripped
No, I'm just
on
saying.
acid?
No, I'm
and-
just saying. Like, but
Jujitsu?
think about like the traditionalist.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm
the
just saying, like,
traditionalist like jujitsu practitioner, right? Like, I don't know. I just find it hard to believe that, like I don't know. Maybe I'm completely
say
wrong.
the
in it.
sentence so I understand.
I'm just
what you're saying.
thinking like a traditional like Brazilian jiu-jitsu dude would not be like, let's eat mushrooms and then roll on the ground.
Okay,
you know?
first off, the primarily like the basis of what jiu-jitsu is nowadays, I wouldn't say
It's
is
very
primarily
different.
Brazilian.
I know it's very different, but I'm
Yeah.
saying it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it has.
I mean, we know.
But we can ask
It,
around.
I'm sure it's been done.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
if it hasn't, we'll be the first to film it. So,
Yeah.
Heck yeah,
we get
but when you're tripping, look, a lot of people plan out activities for when they're tripping, stuff to do. When you're tripping, you're just gonna have to do what you want to do. Like eventually, like when you're like, I plan to do this, you're gonna be like, I don't want to do that. I need to do this instead. So, I think listening to music, it's transformative. I hate eating when I'm tripping.
Do you have any questions for us?
Eating fruit.
Because you said you were like interviewee at your other
Let
one.
me think. How
Why?
was your day? Lovely, I hope.
Okay,
Can I ask?
he's my therapist now.
Yeah.
Ew.
If you're asking who's stronger, it's me.
Who's stronger?
Oh no, I will say he is stronger.
Really?
I was about to
Yeah.
say,
What about
bro.
arm wrestling?
Hey, don't say really like
Arm
that
wrestling?
either. Don't say either like
Sorry,
that.
sorry.
I
His
heard
tattoos
you.
are more
I heard
daunting
you.
to me, so I thought he was
'cause
stronger.
He goes,
Hold on,
he's
you wanna
stronger
arm
than you,
wrestle?
and you go, really?
My
That's
apologies.
fucked up. That's
Damn,
fucked up,
I can't
bro.
unplug this because this is the counter. But
Yeah,
do
it's
you want to
fine.
arm wrestle live on air?
I mean, I don't give a fuck, dude.
I will fucking crush you.
What y'all
dude.
doing?
I
Today?
mean, maybe.
It's
dude.
gonna be hard because of the table.
here?
Let's move the table. We're gonna do this live on air.
All right, dude,
Let's
let's
do
do
it.
it.
Let's rotate
All
this
right.
table a little bit.
Jesus Christ, we're doing this for real, dude.
I would love to see it.
You're not gonna be able to hear anything.
This leg, I bet, is weird. All right, guys, you guys are gonna have to fucking
Yeah,
watch this. 'Cause
so-
this is gonna be interesting.
On this side we have
There you go,
Hylton,
Mac Daddy.
and on the other side we have Cody.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right off rip. I think Hilton got this, dude. And I look from an outside point of view. Hilton's strong as shit,
Listen,
dude.
Look, the cactus is an obstruction.
I don't know
Are
what's
we
about
still
to
on
happen.
air? Yeah, no, we're still
No,
on
we're
air.
in there.
Yeah,
I don't know what's about to happen because
I've
Cody
been-
tells me I'm strong, but he's a lot bigger than I am.
I am a lot bigger,
Can I
but
move
like,
these for y'all real quick? Your
I
hands
don't
going
think
on the
y'all
cactus,
have
bro.
enough.
oh,
room
bro,
right
dude,
there.
it ain't gonna be
I mean,
going that
if I
way.
get-
It ain't going that way, bro.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you see all this on his face, though? No. Like, I do tell you you're strong. Oh, man, he got a grip.
Ooh,
Look,
really
you
grip.
see, you see the knees I'm on? Bro,
Okay.
I don't need my other hand.
What do you want me to do, bro?
Who's gonna be calling this? Are we doing?
I'll call. Okay.
We're doing the top. I don't
You
give a
doing like
fuck,
this?
dude.
I don't
Go
give
ahead,
a
get the
fuck,
grip,
dude.
dog. Get the
Alright.
grip, dog.
You ready on 3?
All right, go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
So Cody won.
No, you're strong.
Okay, left hand.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Are you going?
He's just, he got that
Because I will
technique.
fucking.
Yeah,
I'll
he
put it down.
hurt my
dog.
wrist, dog.
No, it's okay. He was
GG,
giving me that.
GG.
In fairness, I'm just gonna do it right now. He was being nice.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
No, he was giving it all he got. I felt it, dog.
Yeah, you know, that's it. Yeah, I was just being nice.
Oh yeah,
Um,
just
So you're a left-handed guy, because that was right-handed and that
Yeah,
felt
no,
a
I'm,
bit.
No, I'm lefty.
Okay,
You
no,
didn't
no,
know
no.
that?
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no,
I'm
lefty.
telling you.
No, me?
You are
No,
left-handed now.
yeah, I am left-handed.
From here on out, you're fucking left-handed.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single friend of mine who's left-handed.
Well,
Oh,
so y'all aren't friends now.
Oh,
After
you're
that-
left-handed,
Oh,
yeah.
After that,
Wow.
y'all
you
shouldn't
got,
be
you
friends.
got one.
Yeah, I actually do a lot of stuff left-handed. Like if it's like shooting a gun,
Wow.
or something
Okay.
like that.
That's aggressive.
Well,
You're like when it's shooting my ops, it's left-handed.
I like that was the first thing
Putting the
that you went
mask
to.
on,
well,
left-handed.
because that takes a lot of coordination from one way to the other way. But it's because I'm almost blind in this eye because it's a lazy eye. So
Your right
Hey.
eye, you're almost blinded?
yeah. So like
What?
yeah, like I can see colors and I can probably see how many fingers you're holding up, but I couldn't read shit.
So if you close your left eye,
Yeah, I can barely see shit. I
Wow.
legally I have to wear my glasses to drive.
did one of your curls poke you in the eye too hard?
no, dude.
That
Okay,
little
so
crispy.
it could have been fixed before age 13 if my parents
New?
had made me wear an eye patch. They knew this from the eye doctor. If they had made me wear an eye patch, it could have strengthened the eye before the nerves matured.
You
My
know
mom
what?
blames me. My mom blames me.
You were just like,
I'm like,
"Fuck
bro,
that
I was a
eye
little
patch."
kid.
Look.
You should have beat me until I wore the eye patch.
I'm not gonna blame
Yeah, right?
anybody. I'm gonna applaud your parents because they gave you character.
Word, yeah, for real. Look,
That's
I'm disabled. Thanks, mom.
I'm disabled. Thanks, you're hitting a lot of bangers today.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
for
you,
real.
thank you.
You know what my cum tastes like? Or
You know
smells
what it
like?
smells like?
Black ice.
Yeah, dude.
It's from all the pineapple, man.
Man, is there anything y'all want to say before y'all get out of here?
Yeah,
Like
one
I'm
more
fucking
show.
great at arm wrestling or something?
Oh
I don't know.
yeah,
Like
Cody.
drifters.
It's an open
Arm wrest-
challenge, guys.
Arm wrestle champ.
Equally matched. Oh yeah,
Arm wrestle champ.
If you could beat him, you could beat my ass. Sleep.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, the bell.
He's got the belt
No, it's
now.
okay. I'll just run the rest
Word.
of the podcast.
Oh,
Word.
Oh wow! Hey,
Love
you know
it,
what?
love
You can put that
Are you
on.
from Tekken? What
you
is
can
you
put
can?
that on.
That's
But
funny.
who's competing in that though?
I love it.
And who's
Bro, you know I can compete, dude. You know I can throw my hat
Hey,
in.
are you?
Hold on.
Hey,
Here
are
it
you
is.
gonna? Are you gonna?
That's me throwing my hat
Are
in,
you
dog.
gonna?
Bro, I think it's the
'Cause
hat
I'll
and the
meet
shirt,
you on
man.
the mat.
I think he's
Hey,
fucked.
I'll fight you with one hand, and we've
Hey.
seen how that goes.
Hey,
Yeah?
listen. All
Uh-huh.
I'm saying is I'll be competing that weekend.
Okay.
Are you gonna? Are you gonna compete?
You want me to ref it, dude?
Are you gonna fucking?
We'll
are
see
you
how far
gonna-
you get in the
Are
tournament.
you gonna? Are you gonna get on the mat?
I'll be on the mat, dog.
No, not in socks.
Are
bro.
you gonna be there?
Not in socks with the cute little referee shirt
I
on.
swear to God, if you look over me and I take my sock off, just know it's
over.
time.
You
It's
gonna-
time. I'm bringing more
gonna
than this
compete?
right-handed python,
gonna
dog.
compete, dog?
You see this? This hangs. Only hangs trophies.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to get the trophy when you don't compete. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Well, we just saw what happens when I compete. It's a shutout.
Okay.
That's
All
all.
right.
Love it.
I guess we'll
Sibling
see.
rivalry.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
May 21st, y'all pull up. Cody's doing the absolute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Say less, fam.
where at?
The
Fairgrounds,
fairgrounds.
dog.
Word.
May
Okay,
21st.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Wait,
What
you
time?
competing or reffing?
We'll find out.
He's competing.
We'll find
Oh,
out.
he's competing
word. All right,
now.
I want to see. I want to
He's
see.
competing now.
Okay.
If
dope.
if
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
competing, bet you I'm sliding $100 so I get you first round. And
Dude, that'd be amazing.
Ooh. All right, bro.
I'm gonna make it look close.
Oh.
I'm like, ooh, he's got me.
You give me your back in the first 15 seconds. It's like, oh no.
I'm like, oh, that arm drag was. Oh, he's on my back. Yeah.
He's so strong.
Dude, Hylton, look, obviously his guard's down, bro. You just gotta trade your ass off, dude.
Nah.
Oh fuck.
All right.
No, for real though. Anyway, after
to
all
what
this
you
shit
were
talking,
saying.
yeah, what you guys got coming up?
Oh yeah,
What
we
you
got
wanna
another
promote?
show on May 14th, Saturday in Athens, Georgia. It's
Hell
the
yeah.
Drifters show from Dizzy and Volumes. It's gonna be thrown at, hosted by Trevi with Clue Slim, Jody Joe, Pet Grief, a lot of other awesome people. Other than that, the May 7th show at Miss Kathy's. It's gonna be in town, $5. I just dropped a music video with my friend Jazz June called FPM. Music video and song, as well as a music video with him called Monogamy. FPM is at like 5,000 views on Spotify now, which is good for me because, you know, that's small beginnings. And then
yeah,
like
dude.
3,000 views on YouTube. The video is dope.
What's that stand for?
Fantastic Plastic Machine. He's a DJ from, I believe, Japan that influenced my friend Jazz June a lot for his album. So it's a song he produced. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the
Love it.
song and the video are really dope. If you haven't seen it,
My
definitely
favorite
check it
media
out.
myself that I have out there. That's for me. Your album is amazing.
Yeah, I
Push
just
that
dropped
one.
Mental Fortitude yesterday. That is out on SoundCloud. It's gonna be on all streaming, but it's gonna be a little bit before I can do that. We got May 21st at Emerald Republic Brewing. You know, just come up, get some beers. There's gonna be a couple dope artists. We got Rashawn. We got Kalia, Oblique. Who else is on that one? But yeah, Emerald Republic Brewing. It's at 7 to 10. Oh, Jody Joe as well on that. And then singles all next month as well.
Yeah.
So
Euphoria, our first single together as Golden Soul Dynasty, is going to be out May 13th. Super excited to drop that. Been working
yeah.
super hard on it. So
Fuck yeah.
lots of stuff from us in the future. It's going to be hard to miss us. You're going to want us to do less. That's how much we're going to do this year.
Good, dude.
Hell yeah.
We're excited for you guys.
Thank you.
There's been a lot of growth since the last time y'all came on, and
Yeah,
I'm
same for y'all.
excited to see like how much it is until the next time.
Yeah, and I appreciate y'all having us.
Yeah,
Always.
always.
Dog.
I have a good
It's
time.
really
That's
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
hell yeah. We enjoy getting to chilling here and cut up for a little bit. you know?
Dudes being dudes.
Yeah, bros being bros.
Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe we
Hell
should crack
yeah.
up with some fucking beer next time.
Yeah, dude, he's trying to shotgun, dude. Yeah,
Dude,
fuck yeah.
That's the next challenge. I won't arm wrestle either of y'all, but I would shotgun.
Mm,
Do that.
yeah. I mean, we could watch
I'm
him
not-
try.
Yeah, I'm not
We
even
could watch
in
him
that,
try.
yeah.
Word.
That'd be
fair
funny.
enough. Oh, yeah.
No,
okay.
you know what you should do?
Huh.
Try to shotgun the fucking death
Coca-Cola.
wishes.
Oh,
Or liquid
that's
death.
aggressive.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
aggressive.
That's gonna be hard.
On ice cold.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
my
that's a
teeth.
rough
the
one.
carbonated,
It's a
not the
rough
white
one.
ones.
Yeah, the sparkling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Word.
Have you tried one of those?
No, I have not. Spicy water.
Spicy
It's not
water.
spicy
down.
water. It's honestly all of them are good.
Yeah.
It's
I
not.
lo- I
it's
love the
not like
sparkling
those
water.
shitty flavored.
Mango chainsaw.
Sparkling ones.
Interesting. Where can I find these? Like,
I
at the
saw they
gas
have
station?
some really cool merch. I was on their website. They got a
Yeah,
lot
they
of
do.
cool things.
Like typically, you find them at like Publix. But I will say, if you want like to try one of each flavor, World Market has every flavor.
Okay.
Every
Okay,
flavor they
word.
have,
Yeah.
World Market has right now on their
Dope.
wall.
Heck
Their
yeah.
shit's, yeah,
Yeah.
their shit's really good. I fuck with their sparkling water for sure.
Yeah, let's stop plugging them until they pay us.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Liquid
Yeah.
Death.
Liquid Death.
Send the
Yeah.
check.
Call my boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back up the Brinks truck.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
you guys
Pleasure's
having
mine.
us.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee!
I'll be here all week.